The upcoming clash between South Carolina and number 3 Texas A&M is generating significant buzz, and ESPN's Greg McElroy has weighed in with his predictions. On Saturday, the South Carolina Gamecocks are set to face off against the formidable Texas A&M Aggies at Kyle Field. McElroy shared his insights, emphasizing the importance of the environment and the game plan for South Carolina. South Carolina better hope the home crowd's a little underwhelming at 11 a.m. Local time. Just having been to Kyle Field, I don't expect that to be the case, McElroy stated. He highlighted the critical need for South Carolina to contain Texas A&M's running game. You've got to somehow figure out a way to stop the run. McElroy pointed out that the Aggies boast a top 20 run defense and a powerful offensive line, which could pose a significant challenge to South Carolina's rush defense, which has been struggling. He believes that if South Carolina fails to stop the run, Texas A&M will be able to control the clock and wear down the Gamecock defense, which lacks the depth it had last year. South Carolina's current struggles. The Gamecocks are currently in a tough spot, having lost 4 consecutive games, including a recent 30-14 defeat against Ole Miss. They had a bye week following their Week 10 loss, during which they made a significant change by firing head coach Mike Shula. New leadership and a daunting task. With Mike Furrey stepping in as the interim offensive coordinator, he faces a considerable challenge. Texas A&M's defense is stingy, allowing only 317.3 yards of offense per game. Moreover, the Aggies are known for their ability to score, averaging 37.8 points per game, a stark contrast to South Carolina's scoring output. McElroy's prediction. While McElroy acknowledges that Furrey might introduce some unpredictability, he ultimately anticipates a decisive victory for the Aggies. South Carolina's only hope, I think, is with the new offensive coordinator, Mike Furrey. He's got to create some positive chaos. It needs to be some change-ups. Because A&M, they might be preparing for a bit of an unknown. He also believes South Carolina will need to capitalize on short fields to score against the Aggies. I also think they need some short fields if they're going to manufacture points against the Aggies. I think A&M is just way too complete and good on defense to get beat. The only way they get beat is if they beat themselves. Give me the Aggies by 21 points or more. Texas A&M's dominance. Texas A&M is coming off a dominant 38-17 win over Missouri and is currently 9-0. The game against South Carolina is scheduled for 11 a.m. Pacific time and will be broadcast live on ESPN. But here's where it gets controversial. McElroy's prediction is quite bold, but is it realistic? Can South Carolina's new offensive strategy truly make a difference against a team like Texas A&M? And this is the part most people miss. The impact of the home crowd at Kyle Field cannot be overstated. It's a factor that could significantly influence the game's outcome. What do you think? Do you agree with McElroy's assessment? Or do you believe South Carolina has a chance to pull off an upset? Share your thoughts in the comments below.